Okay, so today we're really diving deep into this whole Helium Mobile thing.
Yeah.
It's this phone carrier, right?
Yeah, and they're
It's kind of turning head.
really shaking things up with this whole
Using blockchain.
blockchain technology.
Well, blockchain and like
tying it in with your phone plan.
phone play.
It's pretty wild.
Yeah.
What's really got people talking is how Helium Mobile is
Yeah.
totally flipping the script on those
Okay.
big traditional carriers.
Okay.
Instead of just using those
Yeah.
massive cell towers everywhere,
Right.
they're building a network
Yeah.
that's powered by, get this, its users.
By the users.
Yeah.
So we dove deep into all their stuff.
Oh, yeah?
Like their website.
Yeah,
and
they've got a lot of info out
They
there.
do, and even like the official documentation for their cryptocurrency token,
Yeah.
which is mobile, by the way.
Oh, wow, right?
Just to see how it all works.
Yeah, to try and wrap our heads around it.
And then we also looked at Helium's People's Network,
Right, which is like the whole foundation of this whole thing.
the whole foundation. Yeah,
It's pretty interesting stuff.
it is interesting.
It's like crowdsourcing, but for,
Right.
your cell phone service.
Self-service.
The idea is that the more people that join in,
Yeah,
the stronger this whole network gets.
I like that.
It's a pretty neat concept.
It is a neat concept.
They could pull it off.
So basically,
Yeah.
Helium Mobile, they're saying goodbye to
Bye.
all those contracts and those
Cool.
crazy fees and
Yeah. And hello to
just a flat rate.
$20 a month.
$20 a month gets you everything.
Unlimited talk and text and data.
Unlimited. Yeah.
Is it just me, or is that pretty affordable?
It sounds almost too good to be true. Right?
Really?
Like, is there a catch?
Yeah.
There's always a catch.
That's got to be a catch.
But we'll get into that.
So, yeah, they say it's unlimited data,
Right.
but you might find that after about 30 gigs,
Okay.
things slow down a bit.
Okay.
And if you're thinking of using your phone as a hotspot,
Right.
that's capped at 5 gigs a month,
Okay.
just so you know.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So, all right, let's talk about the elephant in the room.
Oh, here we go.
The whole crypto thing.
The crypto piece, yeah.
Yeah, because they've got those mobile
yeah.
tokens, but
Yeah.
how do they actually even work?
Right. What are they all about?
And what makes them valuable?
Yeah, what's the point?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is where it gets interesting.
Okay.
Helium actually uses 2 different kinds of cryptocurrency tokens.
Okay.
You've got HNT, which stands for Helium Network Token.
Okay.
And then there's mobile,
Right.
which is specifically for us Helium Mobile users.
Okay, so 2 different types of tokens.
2 different tokens.
Yeah. Okay.
But get this.
Yeah.
Imagine getting rewarded just for using your phone.
Hold on.
How cool would that be?
Are you telling me that I can earn cryptocurrency
Essentially, yeah.
just by making calls and browsing the web?
In a way, yes, but it's a bit more than that.
Okay.
There are a couple ways you can earn mobile tokens with Helium Mobile.
Okay.
You can set up a hotspot,
Like a Wi-Fi router.
kind of like a Wi-Fi router, yeah,
Okay.
to provide coverage for the network.
Okay.
Or you can even earn them by just verifying coverage in your area,
Oh.
like, going on a little digital treasure hunt
Oh, that's kind of cool.
for a better signal, right?
Wait,
Yeah.
So instead of just relying on the cell towers,
Exactly.
they're saying, hey, help us build this thing.
They're incentivizing users to actually build the network themselves,
Right.
which is pretty novel when you think about it.
Yeah, it's a different way to do it.
It's definitely shaking things up,
It is.
and it gets even better.
Okay.
Those mobile tokens you earn,
Yeah.
you can actually exchange them for HNT,
Okay.
which is traded on all those cryptocurrency exchanges.
So it's like a built-in reward system
Well, 'cause
for
it's-
helping their network grow.
The more you participate,
Yeah.
the stronger the network becomes.
And then,
It's a win-win, really.
right, because then your tokens become more valuable too.
That's the ideal.
Okay.
It's all about turning users into active participants
Yeah. Instead of just being a customer,
rather than just passive consumers,
right, you're part of it.
You're invested, literally.
Yeah.
You have a stake in it.
I do like that.
It's a cool concept.
It is a really cool concept.
Yeah.
But let's talk about coverage for a sec.
Okay, yeah. Coverage.
Because if they're relying on us to set up these hotspots,
Right.
wouldn't that mean,
Wouldn't it be kind of patchy?
yeah, like at least at first,
Especially in the beginning.
while they're still growing?
Yeah, that's a great question, and it's a really important point.
Okay.
Helium Mobile knows that relying only on hotspots right now,
Right.
especially in these early stages,
Yeah.
would be a huge challenge.
Right.
So to deal with that, they've partnered up with some existing networks.
Oh, okay.
So they're not just on their own.
Smart.
Yeah, they've been strategic about it.
Okay.
For example, here in the US,
Yeah.
they've teamed up with T-Mobile
Oh,
to make sure they have broader coverage.
So they're not putting all their eggs in one basket?
Exactly. They're blending their unique approach
Right.
with that existing infrastructure,
Yeah.
to try and give their users a smoother experience.
Right.
Especially in areas where their own hotspot network
Great.
might be a little limited right now.
Yeah, that makes sense.
They call it hybrid coverage.
Hybrid coverage.
Yeah, it's a good way to put it.
I like it.
Kind of captures the whole idea.
Yeah, they're combining the best of both worlds, it sounds like.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Trying to. Anyway,
Yeah.
that's the goal.
Yeah.
We'll see how it plays out.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how it all shakes out.
It will be interesting.
All right, so they're bridging that coverage gap while they're growing,
Exactly.
which I think is smart.
Smart move on their part.
Yeah.
For sure.
So they're finding ways to like fill in those coverage gaps
Yeah.
while their own network is still.
Exactly. While they're growing. Yeah.
Yeah, that's smart.
It's a work in progress for sure.
Yeah.
But they're getting there.
So let's shift gears a little bit
Okay.
and talk about
Yeah.
the community side of this whole thing.
Right.
Because they're really pushing this idea
Yeah.
of
Oh, yeah.
users participating.
Big time.
Right.
They're all about it.
Yeah.
They even have this thing called the Community Coverage Grant Program.
Right. Yeah, we saw that.
Have you heard about this?
Yeah.
It's really interesting.
Yeah.
It's basically designed to
Okay.
encourage people to set up hotspots
Right.
in those areas.
Yeah.
They're like,
Where other carriers
traditional carriers are like,
don't really want to go.
nah, we're good.
Not worth our time.
It's not profitable enough.
Exactly.
Right.
So Helium stepping in and saying,
Right.
hey, let's work together.
Okay.
Let's bring connectivity to everyone.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
A cool idea.
I mean, it's more than just
It's bigger than just
making money, right?
yeah, making a buck.
Yeah.
It's about
creating.
it's about like a more equitable
Yeah.
digital landscape, you know.
Yeah. I like that.
It's a good look for them,
It is.
for sure.
And it sounds like they're actually doing it.
They are.
They're not just talking about it.
Yeah, they're putting their money where their mouth is.
Yeah.
They're partnering with local communities.
Okay.
Like, I think they did something with the village of Biscayne Park in Florida
Oh, wow.
to bring this vision to life.
That's awesome.
So they're not just building a network, they're building like a movement.
Yeah, it's like a co-op.
It's like a digital co-op.
Yeah, where everyone has a stake in the outcome. That's a great way to put it.
Right.
Yeah. That was
So we talked about the basics. We talked about
yeah, we covered some ground.
crypto integration and all that.
Right, the community
The
aspect.
community stuff.
Their whole hybrid approach to coverage.
Right. Yeah. Hybrid coverage.
Yeah, with the T-Mobile partnership.
Okay. So we've talked about all the good stuff.
Right, all the shiny bells and whistles.
Let's get real though
Okay.
for a second. Here comes the but.
Because no system is perfect.
Right.
What are the downsides here?
Yeah. What are we missing?
What are the challenges that Helium Mobile might face?
What could go wrong? Right.
Yeah.
Well, for starters,
Okay.
coverage consistency.
Okay.
That's a big one right now.
Right, because they're still new.
They're still babies, basically.
think
They're
so.
growing like crazy
Yeah.
and they're doing the partnerships and all that.
Yeah.
But they're still in the early stages.
Right.
Like,
So are you saying if I live in like
Yeah, if you're in a big city,
a city?
yeah,
right?
New York or LA or somewhere,
Yeah.
you're probably going to have a good experience.
Oh.
Pretty seamless.
Okay.
But if you're out in the sticks,
Right.
coverage might be a little,
Spotty.
yeah, a little iffy, you know.
Okay, so it depends on location.
Location, right.
Yeah.
It's like those early days of Wi-Fi.
Oh yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah, you got to be huddled around the router.
Exactly. You got to be right on top of it
Yeah.
to get a decent signal.
It takes time to build a good network.
It takes time, it takes money, it takes effort.
Yeah.
It's a process.
Okay, so location is key.
Location is key.
What about the whole crypto thing though?
Okay, yeah, the crypto piece.
That's a whole other can of worms.
We talked about earning the mobile tokens,
Right.
but the cryptocurrency market in general can
Huh.
be
It's a roller coaster, man.
up and down,
Up and down, sideways, loops.
volatile.
Yeah, volatile is a good word for it.
So how does that play into this whole thing?
That's the million-dollar question, right?
Yeah.
So those mobile tokens, like any other cryptocurrency,
Okay.
their value can fluctuate.
Okay.
There's no guarantees here.
So it's not like
It's not like a savings account.
right, it's not a guaranteed return.
No.
Yeah.
Think of it more like
Okay.
you're participating in this growing ecosystem.
Okay.
And yeah, the value of your tokens.
Right.
It can go up, it can
yeah.
go down.
Right.
It's all part of the game.
So you got to be okay with that.
Exactly.
Okay.
You got to be comfortable with a little bit of risk.
Right, like with any investment.
Exactly. Like any
Don't
investment.
put all your eggs in one basket.
That's the golden rule.
Right.
Don't invest more than you can afford to lose.
Yeah. That's good advice.
Always good advice.
Okay, so that's the crypto side.
Yep.
Now, what about the technical stuff?
Okay. Yeah. the tech stuff.
So I guess this whole thing is built on blockchain.
Right. Blockchain technology.
Which
can be a little...
be intimidating for some people.
Intimidating is a good word for it.
Right.
Confusing, maybe
Yeah.
a little bit of a learning curve.
Right.
For sure.
So how user-friendly is it really?
Okay, that's fair.
For, like, the average person.
Right, for someone who's not a tech wizard.
Yeah.
So Helium Mobile has definitely tried to make it easier.
Okay.
They simplified things.
Okay.
On the surface, at least.
Okay.
But there's still a learning curve.
Okay, so it's not as simple as...
It's not like signing up for a traditional phone plan.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not yet, anyway. Maybe someday it will be.
Yeah.
But right now, you might have to do a little homework.
So if I'm someone who's, like,
Yeah.
really intimidated by tech stuff...
If tech gives you a headache.
Yeah, and I just want things to be really straightforward.
You a plug and play.
Yeah, Helium Mobile might be.
Helium Mobile might be a bit much.
A little bit more effort.
Yeah, at least for now.
Okay, so it sounds like they're really targeting
All right, they're definitely going after it.
a specific type of person.
Yeah, they've got a target audience in mind.
Like someone who...
Someone who's tech savvy.
Okay, tech savvy, yeah.
Comfortable with crypto.
Yeah.
And maybe even a little bit adventurous.
Okay.
You know, someone who likes to be on the cutting edge.
An early adopter kind of person.
Exactly. They want the early adopters.
Okay.
The people who are willing to...
Like a chance.
Yeah, take a chance. Figure it out.
Okay.
Be part of something new.
I see. So they're not really going for like...
Right. They're not going for the mass market.
The mass market just yet?
Not yet.
Okay.
Maybe down the line.
Yeah.
But for now, they want those tech enthusiasts.
Got it.
The crypto folks.
Yeah.
The people who are excited about
Okay.
this whole decentralized future.
Right. The people who like really get it.
Yeah, who get it, who are passionate about it.
Okay, so we've talked about some potential downsides.
Right, we gotta be realistic.
Coverage, the crypto volatility.
Yeah.
The technical stuff.
The tech hurdles.
Yeah.
For sure.
But what's next for Helium Mobile?
That's the big question, isn't
And
it?
where do they go from here?
What's the next chapter?
What does the future hold for this whole thing?
Because, I mean, despite the challenges,
Yeah.
they are making some pretty impressive moves.
Okay.
They're not just sitting around, you know.
Right.
They're actively trying to address these hurdles.
Okay, so they're not shying away from a challenge.
No, they're not afraid of a challenge.
Okay, so tell us, what are they doing?
What are they up to?
Yeah, what concrete steps are they taking? Yeah, because it sounds like they're really trying to make this thing work.
Oh, yeah, they're all in.
So what are they doing to actually fix these things?
Well, for one thing,
Okay.
they're really serious about this whole coverage thing.
Yeah,
We talked about the T-Mobile partnership.
right.
But they're also getting strategic with these boosted locations.
Boosted locations. Okay, what's that?
Yeah, so basically they're picking certain areas,
Okay.
key areas,
Right.
and they're just flooding them with hotspots,
Oh,
creating these like super dense coverage zones.
So instead of trying to be everywhere at once,
Exactly.
they're saying, okay, let's focus our efforts.
Let's dominate these specific spots.
Okay, so where are these boosted locations?
Well, they started in Los Angeles,
Yeah.
and they're rolling them out in New York City next.
Okay, so like
The big cities.
big cities first.
Makes sense, right?
Yeah,
You want to go where the people are.
right. Yeah, gotta have the user.
Exactly. Got to build that momentum.
Yeah.
Get people talking.
Okay. And then what about the community coverage grant program?
Oh, yeah. That's still going strong.
So they're really putting their money where their mouth is with that.
Oh, yeah. They're putting some serious cash behind it.
Okay.
Encouraging people to set up hotspots in those underserved areas.
Right. So everyone gets connected.
Exactly. No one gets left behind.
Okay. I like that.
It's a noble goal, for sure.
It is a noble goal.
We'll see if they can pull it off.
Right. Because it's one thing to have these ideas.
Yeah, ideas are easy.
It's another thing to actually make them happen.
Execution is everything.
Right.
And to be fair to them, they are trying.
Okay. So they're working on the coverage.
Yeah.
What about the whole user experience thing?
Okay, so they're making some good progress there, too.
Okay.
They've been working on making things easier for people.
Okay. Like how? So,
Well, for example, they've totally revamped their discovery mapping feature.
okay. Discovery mapping. Remind me what that is again?
Yeah, so it's this thing where users can contribute to coverage data,
Okay.
but they've gamified it, made it more fun,
Oh,
like a digital scavenger hunt.
that's kind of cool.
Yeah, so you can earn rewards for helping them map out coverage.
That's a smart way to get people involved.
Yeah, it's all about engagement, right?
Right.
Make it fun, make it rewarding.
Okay. So they're making more user friendly.
Exactly.
Okay. So we've talked about the how, the what.
Yeah, we've covered a lot of ground.
Why should our listeners care?
That's the big question, right?
Yeah. Like what's the bigger picture here?
Okay, so here's the thing.
Okay.
Helium Mobile is trying to do something different.
Okay.
They're trying to challenge the way things are done
Okay, with mobile service.
with mobile service,
Yeah.
with tech in general.
Okay.
They want to give the power back to the users.
Okay.
Give them a voice, a stake in the network.
So it's about more than just...
It's bigger than just cheaper phone plans.
Okay.
It's about changing the whole system.
Okay, I like that.
It's a bold vision.
It is a bold vision.
Whether they can actually pull it off, who knows?
Right, it's still early days.
Exactly. It's an experiment,
Right.
but it's an exciting one.
It is exciting, yeah.
And I think that's what's important here.
Okay, so as we wrap up,
Yeah,
what's the one thing you want our listeners to take away?
I want them to remember that we have a choice.
Okay,
We don't have to settle for the way things are.
right.
We can demand better
From our tech.
from our tech, from our companies, from
Mhm.
our world.
That's a good message.
It's all about progress.
Well, that's all the time we have for today's deep dive.
Yeah, time flies when you're talking about the future.
It really does.
But hey, if you want to learn more about Helium Mobile, just head over to their website.
All the info is there,
All the details, all the crazy tech stuff.
and you can even check out their blog.
Yeah, they're always updating it with the latest news.
Yeah, so definitely check it out.
See you next time.
See you later.